Hey guys, what's going on? KG here, and today we're gonna go through a couple of different settings for game mode, and I'm gonna show you Game Motion Plus in action at its purest form. Honestly, we're gonna be playing Mario 64, and this is a really interesting one because Mario 3D All Stars that was just released on the Switch is what we're going to be playing. And that has issues with frame rate as far as everybody is saying. And from what I can see when I was playing without Game Motion Plus, it was definitely a little jittery for Mario 64. That's the only game I've played so far. I might test the others out as well as with the Game Motion Plus. But in this video, what we're going to be going over is my game settings in SDR as requested for a long time. And I know it's been a long time coming, and I apologize for that. I just had videos like ready to go, and I just scrapped them. I just scrapped them. I didn't like the way they were filmed, and I didn't like the audio on it. So I had to just do it from scratch. And the audio is not going to be great on this video, but it will actually just demonstrate the game a little bit better and show you the settings in action more so than me just talking about it the whole time. I wanted to give you something to watch. So, editing videos is a time consuming thing, and maybe going forward, we'll see more of these kind of videos where I'll actually just play out what I filmed on my phone and with minimal cuts, and we'll see how that goes. And I think this way I can probably have time to upload more videos, and that will give you guys more content to watch and consume. And so if you do like this kind of video, let me know in the comments below. For the next video, I can do a breakdown on HDR gaming, and then I'll also do HDR video and SDR video as well. And I'll probably combine SDR video and HDR video in one video, and HDR gaming will be its own thing. If there's a certain game you guys want me to play for HDR, let me know in the comments below, and I'll tell you if I have it or not. Obviously, it won't be a Switch game because Switch doesn't have HDR. So I thought SDR would be the perfect thing for a Nintendo Switch, and why not? Let's throw it back with a Mario 64. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this Game Motion Plus SDR video. Game Motion Plus is really cool for a title like this, and you'll see why. Thank you guys, and enjoy. Sorry about the camera audio. Hey guys, what's going on? Today, I'm going to be playing some Mario, and we're going to go through the settings. I thought this would be a cool way to do it. So for my SDR settings, I am playing on a Nintendo Switch, and we're going to go through a couple of things. First, I have my brightness set to 50, my contrast is at 42, sharpness is at 3, colors at 25. Local dimming I set to low because of the bug. It usually drops it to low automatically anyway, but hey, for this video, I think I'm going to be playing on standard so you guys can see the bug in action. And then contrast enhancer, I usually leave that on low, but we're going to turn that off so we can find that bug and see it in action. Because a lot of people have been asking to see it, like what does it look like when it happens. Color tone, I set to warm 1 or warm 2 sometimes. It really depends on the game. These two things I leave alone. That's gamma and shadow detail. Shadow detail is something you might want to tweak to add a little bit more black level to the image. And then for SDR, I use native. This is different from HDR gaming where I use auto. So one thing to keep in mind for game settings, if you want the best looking picture for HDR, I stick to auto. If you want the best to SDR, I stick to native. And that's kind of where I go from there. Let's get into the other settings. Yes. So, game mode. Set it to auto all the time, because if you're watching a video or something, you're going to want it to switch to regular. On Game Motion Plus, for the Nintendo Switch games, I always keep this on, and I keep the jitter reduction turned up to 10, and the blur at 0 unless I'm playing a 60 frames per second title. Then I will reverse it and put the blur to 10 and the jitter to 0. But since this is a 30 frames per second title, we're going to keep it at 10 to give it a more 60 frames per second feel. And this is Mario 3D All-Stars. And what it is it's a combination of 3 games. And I'm playing Mario 64 on it right now, which was released on the Nintendo 64. But you'll see that the TV does a really good job of upscaling the engine, and you'll see that the motion from Game Motion Plus will make it look a lot smoother. I am recording in 4K 60 frames per second too, by the way. And the output for the TV is at 1080p because it's a Nintendo Switch, and that's all you can get, you know. So as you can see, 1080p, 60 frames per second is the maximum output. So let's get Mario up, and if you guys have this or played it, you'll know that it is 30 frames per second. But me playing it on Game Motion Plus, you would think that it might be in 60 frames per second, but that is not the case. So I'm just gonna play a little bit here, and I might not even talk. Let's just see how it looks. Let's adjust it here. There you go. And if you see a hitch or anything like that, what that is a frame drop happening, and that makes the Game Motion Plus kind of trip out for a second. So that is a very common thing to see. If you see any judder or a hitch, that's not the TV per se, that's just Mario dropping frames. And I've heard a lot of people say that there is some frame drops here and there, as it is an emulated version of Mario 64. This is the most dangerous star to get early on, because this guy... Alright, well, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. If you guys have never played this game, it is definitely one of my favorite all times. If I can get the star. I highly recommend playing it. The objective is you gotta collect stars in every level and unlock different doors. So, how you do that is you collect stars and then you go throughout the castle and find the other doors to go through and play it. If you guys haven't known, if you didn't know this, this was the first 3D Mario game ever released, and it came out on the Nintendo 64, and I was a kid when it came out, and I remember seeing it for the first time and being absolutely mind blown by it. And I really think that it's still fun to play to this day. So if you haven't played it and you have a Nintendo Switch, I highly recommend picking up this package, either via download or at the store. So very cool stuff. There's so much stuff to do in this game, and it's very fun. I can't get up this. Okay, sorry. And there's a lot of secrets and hidden stars to find. And it's really just one of the best 3D platformers ever made, in my opinion. And the gameplay still holds up to this day. The graphics are still a bit dated, but that's okay. Alright, now let's turn off Game Motion Plus. I can definitely tell you that with Game Motion Plus off, this game feels a lot more like jittery, And that might be what it was like at launch. I just, I can't remember because everything was amazing back then. But playing it now, I can tell you that playing it with Game Motion Plus definitely makes this experience feel a lot better. So the people that are saying, Game Motion Plus doesn't really add anything to games, I highly disagree with that. I think that Game Motion Plus adds a ton to games. And it's something that you gotta feel to kind of believe or see it in person. Because otherwise, it's all about how the game feels to me. And I can tell you straight up that there is a lot more, it's a lot more jittery. Like, that's what it is. And I'll go ahead and throw Game Motion Plus back on. And now it's smooth again. So yeah, Game Motion Plus, it may have hitches here and there due to dropped frames from the games, but it is a lot smoother than playing without Game Motion Plus. So, if you guys want me to do more Game Motion Plus tests and kind of tell you what I feel, let me know in the comments below. If you like these kind of videos where I actually do play games and talk about TV settings a little bit and talk about games, then let me know if you like that as well. And I'll start doing more of it. I think this is something that I would enjoy doing, so if you guys enjoy it too, that would just make more sense to post stuff like this more. Audio quality is not going to be as good as it usually is when I do videos like this because I'm basically just talking into my phone while filming. And a lot of people were asking me also what kind of camera am I using, and I'm just using an iPhone as I just die. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you guys like TV content, tech content, game content, please subscribe, and I look forward to doing more videos and interacting with you guys in the comments below. Thank you again. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.